All right, welcome to another edition of Simple Fitness with Mannequin Fit. Thanks for joining us today. Today's workout will consist of a warm-up, a body armor section, and a midline component. So no big conditioning pieces today. Going through the movements, you'll get a little bit out of breath, but the intensity level of 1 to 10 being like a sprint, you're probably going to work at somewhere around like a 4 or 5 in today's workout. All right. Equipment that will be needed is a dumbbell or something that you could row with. If you don't have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you could use something like a jug or a weighted backpack, or like something that's just weighted you could hold and just row. One of these resistant bands, if you have these laying around at home, all right, so it's just like a giant elastic band. And if you don't have one, the alternative is using a towel. All right, literally just a regular towel. I would just fold it and rolled it up, and that could be used as well instead of the band today. All right, in today's warm-up, you will need a timer. We're gonna just jog on the spot for 3 minutes, but every 20 seconds, we're gonna be doing a 90-degree hip shift. All right, so what that would look like is I'm jogging on the spot. All right, at the 20-second mark, I'm just gonna hip shift and hip shift. So I'm just turning my body. I want to think about turning my hips, my shoulders, and my head towards the left, back to my jog, towards the right. All right, so every 20 seconds for the 3 minutes, that's what you're gonna do, okay? Once that's done, heart rate should be up, we're out of breath. That's probably the most cardio you're gonna get today, all right? We're gonna go into today's body armor. We're going to be doing 4 sets here of 15 pull-aparts, 15 behind the neck press, 10 per arm bent over row, and 10 alternating curtsy squats. So let's go from the top. Pull-aparts. You got your band. You're going to hold it nice and close to the edge. You're going to go over your head, and then what you're going to do is you're going to rip it apart, bring your fist towards the floor. 1, 2, and 3, okay? So you're gonna be going shoulder height when you come down and then come back up with hands over your shoulder, all right? The closer you hold your hands in the band, the more challenging the movement is. If you are using a towel, take that rolled towel, holding it to the edge, hands start above my shoulders. Again, what I'll do, I'll pull apart, hold it for 2 seconds, and bring it back up. Pull apart, like I want to rip apart the towel, bring it back, okay? We want to make sure that the arm stays fully extended and that we're not bending to pull it, but rather we're using our shoulders and our scapulas to pull it down and not a bend. Movement number 2, going back to that red band, staying nice and wide over my head. I'll bend the elbows this time on my shoulders, and then I'll just press up. 1, 2, 3. So for this movement, I am bending my elbows. I'm pressing up and down behind my neck. Again, with my band. And without, I'd use my towel over my head, bend. 1, 2, 3 for 15 repetitions. Third movement, bent over row. I'm going to be doing 10 per side. So I have my dumbbell here in front of me. I'm going to hunch over, hinge at my hips. I'm going to pull towards my torso. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 10 on one side, 10 on the next. It's very important. You see the big Mannequin logo. You want that logo pointed towards the floor and parallel to the ground at all times as we row. Try not to bring that chest up as we're rowing. Elbow positioning today, I'm not going to be too picky. You could either go close, 45, or wide, whichever side you want to work on. Totally cool, okay? Then finally, 10 alternating curtsy squats. So what that's gonna look like is you'll start feet underneath your hips, all right? And what you're gonna do, I'll take my right leg and I'm gonna step back into a lunge. and I'm gonna try to line it up my left foot. Okay, so I'm going across my body, and then I come back up, feet hip width apart. One more time, opposite leg. 2, 3, and 4. All right, so again, it's a reverse lunge, but you're taking that right knee, going behind that left foot in control, taking that left knee, dropping it behind the right foot in control, and stepping back up. All right, do these slow and controlled. It's not a dance, we're not going fast, and you got 10 in total, 5 per side. All right, so those 4 movements right there, it's listed below for 4 sets. Then our midline work today. All right, we are going to be going for 9.5 minutes. The way it's going to work is we're going to dedicate 30 seconds per movement, and we'll do it for 4 sets. All right, so every 30 seconds we are changing the movement. Let's go over the movements we're going to perform today. Okay, so the first one being heel taps. So taking a look, I'm going to simply lay down, head and shoulders off the floor, hands to the side. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 30 seconds. So again, think about being like a turtle on your shell, head and shoulders off the floor, hands to the side, and you're just trying to reach and bend through your obliques, reaching for the heels and tapping for 30 seconds. All right, from that position, after 30 seconds, I'm gonna do rocky sit-ups. So hands behind my head, I'm gonna sit up, right, left. Sit up, right, left. And sit up, right elbow, left elbow. Again, if I can't sit all the way up, no big deal. Sit up as high as you can and add the twist at the top of your sit up, all right? Then we're gonna do a dead bug hold. So what that looks like, back onto your back, tucking our knees at 90 degrees, hands above your shoulders. Again, head and shoulders up, kind of in that half crunch, turtle on my back, holding there for 30 seconds. And then finally, I'm gonna place my hands underneath my butt in that half crunch. I'm gonna go double leg up, control back down. Double leg up, control back down, okay? It's very important in the dead bug hold and the double leg lifts that you keep that head and shoulder off the ground to keep those abs nice and flex, all right? So we don't feel any pain in the lower back, all right? And then we're gonna do a 30-second rest, all right? So heel taps, rocky sit-ups, dead bug hold, double leg lifts, and rests. Each one is 30 seconds. We're gonna do it for 4 sets. That's equivalent for 9.5 minutes, all right? No need to count repetitions here. Your main set and your mindset here is to just work, all right? Keep the movement sharp, keep the quality high, tag us Simple Fitness at ManiKeyFit, and have a great workout. Peace.